That's how I start my videos. Synced. Complete. That's not a reference to anything. What else has been going on? Playing Dark Souls. That's a fucking depressing thing to do with your time. Man. Just go die when you get home repeatedly.
Yeah. No, if you ever have had a good day and you're like, you know, how can I change the outcome of this? Play Dark Souls.
Play Dark Souls, yeah.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It will piss you off. I haven't played Dark Souls. I watched Chavez play Dark Souls, and I was mad for him.
He's just like, what the fuck? Just roll out the way. I'm like, you can't. You have to die if you go in the corner. It's built like this. He's like, why do you do so much damage? It's just like he's fucking you up. I'm like, hey, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm already level 35, and I'm getting fucked up. Now I'm like level 75 or some shit. Nothing has changed.
They're still fucking you up, huh?
I'm getting two-shotted by boss fights like it ain't shit. They don't give a fuck about my feelings.
So is it like Skyrim? Do they level up when you level up?
It's not that they level up when you level up. Like, I could grind a bunch of fucking souls, but like the average soul is like, monster drops like 300 souls, right? Mm-hmm. It costs me 30,000 souls to level up right now.
Okay.
So like, what is the fucking point?
Well, you know, I guess there is no point.
There is no point.
Okay, and there is no God for people who play Dark Souls.
And I like it. It supports my worldview that everything is sadness and happiness doesn't exist in this colorless world we live in. So, with that said, let's watch this video. Hope you guys are having a great fucking day. Let's get this shit started.
That is just really depressing.
Just pretend like that's not depressing. And we're gonna watch Casually Explained. This motherfucker right here is funny as hell. Oh my god, this guy's videos are so fucking hilarious. I'm gonna put up part of it right now so you can see the fucking cartoon, like how he draws his shit. This shit is dumbass funny. Dude's witty as fuck. And I think it's gotta be the same guy who does You Suck at Cooking. I just have a theory that these are the same guy, just like meshed together. And I've been watching his videos since his shit fucking dropped a couple of months ago, and now this dude's already at like 600,000 subscribers. So this shit is crazy. People are really fucking with his content. I don't know how they find it. That's the part that creeps me out.
Me too, man.
I don't know how I found it.
You know, again, I can't hear anything. I just been looking at the titties on here and just nodding my head.
Okay. All right. Throw it back to the last reaction video we did. Hopefully you saw that. And hopefully I put these out in the right order so that joke makes sense. All right, here we go. We're going to start this.
Hey, do you mind watering the garden? Dad, it's literally raining. Oh, my bad. Easy mistake for me to make because, you know, back in my day we didn't have rain. You definitely did have rain. What are you talking about? Nope. Only hail the size of my fist.
Look, WebMD, you're fucked.
That's so sad.
You're not gonna make it, my nigga. You ever look up your symptoms online, nigga? You are always dying. I looked up on there that I had a mouth sore, like, cause I bit the side of my lip, so it was sore. But I typed in mouth sore because it was sore. And they were like, yeah, you can have all these diseases. Nigga, I looked it up, they were like, you have a flesh-eating disease inside of your mouth that's eating the tissue. I'm like, nigga, that's not what's happening.
And see, that's why it would have been better if you would have just came down to the Dr. J. clinic.
You son of a bitch. This is not the time for that. Are you even listening to the things I'm saying to you?
No, I'm not. Now, what were you saying?
I feel like you're just like my comment section. You just talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
That is exactly what we're doing.
We're moving on.
We're moving on to what? What are we doing?
Did have rain. What are you talking about? Nope. Only hail the size of my fist. And you walked uphill both ways to get to school, right? Sure did. 20 miles. I remember like a warm summer day.
My grandfather actually told me that.
We didn't have either. Only nuclear winter.
You walked 20 miles.
Dad, I feel like you're exaggerating a bit.
Okay, I gotta know what this is now. Sorry, y'all. I gotta see what this is, yo.
Can you lower the difficulty? Oh, fag, can you lower the difficulty?
What? What is that?
That's so sad.
FAQ?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. We gotta look up what that game is later.
Yeah, I have to know now.
You're exaggerating a bit. I definitely am not. One time I was with my pal Bob Tucker and Dad, why is everything black and white?
Everything black and white?
Because color hadn't been invented yet. Are you kidding me? I'm trying to reminisce. Do not diminish my childhood, please. Okay, sorry.
diminish my childhood,
So anyway, I was
please.
with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to school, and we were about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if there wasn't a 10-ton Tyrannosaur staring us right in the face. Dad, there was not a 10-ton Tyrannosaur staring right in the
That
face.
wasn't there.
Are you trying to say that my story might not have happened exactly as I am recollecting it? Yes, that is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I'm gonna go tell someone else who will appreciate my
My
story.
grandfather would beat my ass if I'd say he was lying.
Hell yeah.
Hey Ruby, want to hear a story? So back in my day, I was with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to
in
school
color
when
now.
we were about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if there wasn't 10,000 Mongolian... Ruby?
It just changed.
Damn it. How'd it go,
How'd
Dad?
it go, Dad?
Shut up. I'm gonna tell your brother.
I'm gonna tell your
He'll
brother.
appreciate my story. Hey Sean, want to hear a story? Yeah, sure, Dad. So anyway, back in my day, I was with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to school, and we decided to make our usual stop at the candy store. And well, back in my day, you could buy a bag of candy for 1/8 of a penny. Wow, that's a really good deal, Dad. Yeah, it sure was. Also, the government was less corrupt and beer tasted better. So we're about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if the earth didn't split in half right in front of our very eyes.
I'm laughing because
no,
it's
you
just
do
so
that.
true.
Well, it wasn't easy, seeing as gravity was about 10 times what it is now, and there was far less oxygen in the atmosphere.
I'm guessing at some point in your life, you were told about nickel candy and penny candy, huh?
My grandfather will tell me to this day a story about how, because they grew up on a farm, right? And my great-grandfather, his dad was a slave, right? And so they were the first ones, my great-grandfather were the first ones in his family to own land in Kentucky. So they owned this little barn out there. So my grandfather would tell me about how they would give him a nickel and he would go get groceries for the whole month with 5 cents. He would not be damned if now I pay a nickel. I can't even pay taxes. Ain't that some now there, buck?
That's funny. So with 5 cents, you could sponsor a family for a whole month.
For 5 cents a day, you can get a month's
Nowadays-
worth of shit.
Nowadays, you feed yourself for lunch with $5.
With $5, bro.
If you are lucky.
You spend $300 a month on groceries, bro. Like, now it's not the same.
And don't have no fucking kids.
Dude, but they used to, like, my grandmother was a school teacher at the time, and they were, real iffy about her teaching kids back in the day,
Yeah.
And so she would talk about all the shit that she'd be able to buy for lunch and how good the apples and how red the apples were, and they were grown with no pesticides because you didn't need them. Like, they didn't have bugs and dirt and shit back in the day. But I love my grandparents, and like, when you grow up on a farm, you can see, like, honestly how cheap vegetables and shit should be, but it's just not. You can just drive up the price of shit because they have a farm. My uncle tried to convince me he literally walked around the entire equator of the earth and shook everybody's hand twice. And he would not take no for an answer. Boy, are you telling me I'm fibbing? No, sir. Well, then if I said it happened, then it happened. I'm like, but that's impossible because of water. You can't walk across water. Boy, I said
Obviously, he got a boat
yeah.
and just paced back and forth as he crossed the Atlantic
that's
and the
obviously what happened. He took the 6-month journey across the goddamn Atlantic and arrived on the shores of Japan and just started shaking hands. Just shaking everybody's hand. That makes perfect sense. Even to a 10-year-old, I knew he was full of shit. But I couldn't say it. You can't, you're such a nice boy, Josh. Yeah, I am a nice boy, but that doesn't mean I don't know you're lying to me. Okay? I'm nice, but you are lying. And now I can do it. Make a cartoon about it. That's how you get away with it. Don't hurt nobody's feelings.
You have officially fucked up.
Yeah.
All right?
Especially if you're watching.
Don't you tell me that you done went around the whole world
Don't tell me that.
and that you done shook everybody's hand?
Because I don't believe it. And I don't think it's funny.
Come on. Come on, baby.
And they be telling me, Marisa Ray be telling me I have dry humor. Like, I don't laugh every time I make my jokes. So they don't know. I'm kidding. I don't actually be offended. But fuck you, uncle. No? Go fuck yourself. But don't. But do. But don't.
Well, I've heard of penny candy.
Yeah.
And you know, they actually were able to get bags of candy with a penny, and then it was nickel candy. That's funny though.
Oh my god.
But we were mighty tough back then, and let me tell you, we weren't about to give up. Were there dinosaurs, Dad?
Dinosaurs?
Not just dinosaurs. With that abyss opening up, there was a whole swarm of lava sharks out to stop us from getting our education. Did you wrangle them up, Dad? You're darn right I did, son.
Right, I did.
I jumped in there and fought them on their own turf until they swam back down to the core and sealed up that big hole. Is that why you can take the bread out of the toaster without hurting yourself? You're goddamn right. And after that whole thing was over, I never got a word of thank you.
I will not save
what do you
the
think
world.
of that story? Sounds like you're full of shit,
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah. Thank you, child. He done beat your ass though. Yeah. All right. Well, that was casually explained. Shout out to that guy. This is gonna be a bunch of parts cut out of this shit. The video's not that long, but there'll be some parts cut out just because of how much talking we do when the video's playing. So I don't have much of a choice because I am more important. But hey, click that link. Make sure to go check out Dr. J's bitch ass. He a cool ass dude when I'm not around. So apparently y'all love him. Can't figure that shit out yet. But
you gonna learn.
hopefully he doesn't assault me when the camera goes off because he's violent.
Assault.
I got bruises, you can't tell because I'm beautiful. All right, I'll see you guys later, and welcome to Chavez. I don't know why those things are related.
You'll get bruising on the inside of your anus. That's what I'll tell you.
What if my family's watching this? They just, what do they think of you now? Huh?
Hi.
Never seen
Hi,
you.
Chavez's family.
Yeah?
Those were jokes.
Uh-huh.
You know.
So you're not really out here aimlessly raping dudes. You know, he went to jail. I'm pretty sure they changed him while they were there. Because he wasn't like this before he went to jail.
No need to.
Because I knew him,
that.
obviously.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't.
Didn't even know he went to jail until he told me. Because he'll be at work with this felon. Huh?
It actually was a gross misdemeanor.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a felony.
Felony. That's right. It's AKA felon. Yep. Should have been in federal prison.
It actually was found in self-defense, by the way. I got in a fight with someone, and it was found self-defense.
Don't you tell your bullshit lies on my channel, Dr. J, defending yourself. Look at this monster.
I'm Dr. J and the women, and I don't approve this message.
Look at this monster trying to defend himself. Defending your brother, monster is. Get your ass in jail. Oh. Defending your family, you black monster. Get in jail. You sit in there and think about what you did. The justice system don't give a fuck about your feelings. These out here are savages. They don't give a fuck about what you did.
They really don't.
They don't care about your brother. He should have sat there, got his ass beat, and then you should have went to the police and told them what happened. They would have dealt with it.
They wouldn't have done shit.
They wouldn't have done shit. Oh man, but yeah, that's woo. That was a good laugh. I don't even know if I explained well. I was laughing well enough, but fuck it, that's just funny to me. But yeah, he was innocent, and he went to jail because he was innocent. That's the joke. And it's funny now because I didn't know him when he went to jail, so I have no frame of reference. Anyways, welcome to ChavezzSlovakia, people. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out, yo.